An air of confidence to the Suns as they arrived earlier today. Playing in front of their home fans always puts a bounce in your step. Welcome, folks, to what promises to be a great Tuesday night of the NBA on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. You'll be hearing from David Aldridge on the sideline. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now, these the new power rankings. They tell a great story. They're holding tight, still looking for ways to move up.
Well, right now, Phoenix, they've experimented with a lot of options this season, but at some point, you are what you are. And that's a pretty good basketball team moving forward.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. At the guard spots, we'll see Westbrook and George. Robert Covington out there with Powell. And it's Morris in at the 5 spot. And for Phoenix, out on the wings, it's Booker and Okogie. A loaded front court with Durant and Ayton at the 4 and 5, respectively. And it's Goodwin in at the point. Conference rivals, Greg, butting heads in this one. How does that raise the stakes here?
Well, both teams want this one bad, and a chance to prove they're the dominant squad. I think it's going to get pretty heated at some point here tonight.
So Phoenix will get the first possession. George against Booker. Ayton a screen on Westbrook. Goodwin passes to Ayton. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Ayton's got the opening bucket of the night here for the Suns. And George kicks to Morris. Dishes to Westbrook. George against Booker. Lock at 6. Covington a screen on Booker. No one near Westbrook as he lets it go. And the 3-ball is good.
Well, Russell looking to shoot as soon as he's in attack mode.
Now Goodwin. The pass to Ayton. Can't get it to fall. And so Westbrook will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. 3-pointer. And it's Durant with the rebound.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss. That kind of energy not wasted.
Now here's Goodwin. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. And Durant gets it to go.
It's just got to be so tough if you draw the assignment to guard Kevin Durant. You've got great position, you body him up, and it still doesn't prevent him from putting 25 on you.
Here's Westbrook after the made shot from KD. And it's Westbrook again missing. Goodwin feeling it out. George against Booker. Westbrook with the steal. It's George on the wing. He seems to always be finding ways to score, averaging around 23.5 points a game.
A bit of a rut here early, just 1 of 4 so far.
And he comes up with the deuce.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
And taking a look at the LA Clippers, Brent, a team that just keeps coming up short, unfortunately.
Well, the Clippers have definitely been more competitive lately, and it's kind of like phase 2 for them with this group. They still haven't been able to get over the hump, and they have some work to do.
Morris, no good.
And so far, the team just 1 of 5, and that rim shrinking.
George against Booker. Outside, KD. Ayton kicks to Goodwin. This one for 3. Up again, and Ayton stays with it. Ayton's got his second basket of the night.
If Ayton can get in that kind of position, he could be a bully on the inside.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. pause for a moment to show you the teams that have been the best on the glass over the course of the month. Fourth, the Suns.
I mean, they've taken their rebounding to another level, getting physical and playing with a ton of energy.
To the paint. Here's Westbrook. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
Good aggressive play from Russell that time, just pushing off the defender and getting to his shot.
Passes it to Ayton. The basket good off the assist from Durant. And that's now 6 points for DeAndre Ayton. And so Westbrook will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. It's a 5-point game. Pass to George. Takes the 3. Good on the 3-point shot.
So consistent throughout the years from deep. That's what has made Paul George very special.
And here is KD. He's someone who's a factor on any given night, averaging more than 22 points a game.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. There's a screen by Covington. George passes to Morris. Some solid defense from Ayton.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
KD looking around. And there's Ayton, and that's good on the assist by Durant. Ayton's got 8.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
And, Brent, we know one guy who would have been valuable in any era, DeAndre Ayton.
Yeah, with that size, you've got that old school drawback to the post, physical center type of physique, but he works mostly on the block and doesn't create a lot down there. Each year he's trying to add a little bit more to his repertoire.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
Hey, Greg, what are you looking for here as they enter their first night of a back-to-back?
We'll see how the coaching staff distributes minutes among the players. You don't want to overuse your guys tonight and leave them sluggish for tomorrow. It's about finding a balance.
Now here's Powell. Following the miss by DeAndre Ayton. George against KD. Takes a 3. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Man, he's got that touch working tonight, shooting the ball very well to start this one.
Durant up top, defended by Covington. No good off the back of the rim.
He's got so many ways to score in the post. Just nifty, uses fakes. You have to have a body on him every time he's down there.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Pass to Durant, looking to end the run. Also Westbrook with the rebound. Clippers leading by 5. Morris with the screen for Westbrook. Phoenix grabs the miss. Defeated by the Pelicans in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
When they ran the offense right, they found some easy shots, but on that occasion, it was few and far between.
Yeah, lots of ups and downs. One good possession, 2 bad ones, 1 good one. They could never get on a steady run and play some solid offense.
Now, here is George. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Cleveland.
And he passed the ball so well in that game, keeping everybody involved, even as he was racking up all those points.
And Covington's range is a big asset for this offense.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns youth dance team. Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns youth dance team.
He's checked in for Phoenix. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Mann's checked in. Suns trail by 8. Goodwin with it. Here's Booker. He sticks that one in from 20 feet away.
And Booker's got one of the quickest releases in the game.
Here's the Clippers. They're on a 17-6 run. Last season, GA, the Suns trading tons of picks, plus good young players, all for Kevin Durant.
And then this summer, trading for Bradley Beal, it's clear they're going all in, constructing a super team to try and bring Phoenix its first NBA title.
Here's Booker, following the basket by Marcus Morris. Ayton the screen. Goes up with the stripe. Booker's shot is good. Booker's got his second basket.
And you just look how precise the footwork and the shooting is from Devin Booker. So easy from that distance.
Now here's Powell. His last outing he had 24 points. And it's good, 2 points.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Booker outside. It's good from long range. Booker's got 7 points in the game.
Great shooting from Booker. He keeps getting better, that time from way outside.
There's the pass to Mann. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Ayton finds Booker. Another 3 for Phoenix.
This is not a player who likes to be trailing in any game. That lights a fire.
Outside, Covington. Pass to Mann. Over Booker. Again, Los Angeles.
So far, both teams scorching the Nets. You gotta love it.
Yeah, made for TV game here. Pace is great. Scoring is coming in bunches. And both of the teams feeling confident right now.
And that one's good, Ayton.
Well, that basket must be widening out right now. And he's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Los Angeles calls timeout. This time they met was in Los Angeles.
And they cruised to a big win in their last meeting, getting that opposing starting lineup out of the game early with foul trouble.
And let's see if they bring that same attacking mindset with them into this game. They should. It worked like a charm last time, getting so many guys in foul trouble.
The Suns here with a different look. Bol, he's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Kevin Durant comes in for Josh Okogie. Keita Bates-Diop's checked in for Goodwin. And it's Damian Lee in for Booker. A big group substitution here for the Clippers. Nicholas Batum, he's checked in for Morris. Kenyon Martin Jr. comes in for Robert Covington. George is checked in for Powell. And Bones Highland subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Left side, George. Pass to man. Martin with a screen on Lee. Here's man, covered by Lee. Out of bounds, Phoenix takes possession.
And let's take a moment here to see some of the numbers for Paul George. Averaging about 23 points per, 5 assists, and 5 rebounds. And he's a nice scoring threat in their second unit, a guy who provides instant offense.
And he has really settled into this role. For some guys, maybe him, they'd rather come off the bench and do their damage.
Now here's Durant. 17 points for him last game against New Orleans.
Yeah, but there's always this point you got to look at where did he also impact the game? It was on the rebounding end of the floor. A tremendous performance there.
Now Highland, following the miss by Bol from deep. George passes to Highland. Shot clock at 6. Batum screen on Gordon. Lets it go with a 3. Lets it go from deep. Batum, good. And the Clippers lead by 5.
I'll tell you what, he was closely guarded. It did not matter. Batum knocking that one in.
Here is Durant. Great D that time from Martin. Russell Westbrook has been leading the charge for the LA Clippers. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We've got more in store for you right after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Los Angeles.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
Bol out there with Durant. Then there's Gordon, and it's Bates Diop in at the 3 spot. That's who's out there for Phoenix. And it's George missing.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Now here's Gordon. Still scoreless. A shot, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And Eric Gordon, he knows his role on this team inside and out.
Well, it's amazing Eric Gordon, Greg, can attack this game offensively still and have an impact. He's ready as soon as you put him in the game, and so many coaches value that kind of consistent approach from a bench player that can be a pro.
And he makes the first. And Greg, when things go crazy, coaches are often the first to go. But how often does that improve things?
Sometimes it goes the opposite direction, Kevin. But the simple fact is it's usually easier to change the coach than it is to turn over the roster.
Both shots good from the stripe. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. 3-point lead. And Bol pulls it down. And for the Suns, they're shooting so far very efficient all around, about 55%. Lee, that's good.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
George with a screen on Lee. Here's man, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
First team foul.
The Clippers shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
Yeah, pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%.
And the first one drops. And so he makes both from the line. And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. The Clippers in recent years have become one of the better defensive teams in the league. Now, Coach Ty Lue said it's tough because everybody on the floor now is a decent three-point shooter. So you got to pick your poison. It's different than when I first started. The game is changing every year. So you've got to be able to adapt to the times. Kevin?
All right, thank you, David. Los Angeles leading by 5. Pass to man. Now Highland. Over Gordon. Highland's shot is good. The Suns have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Gordon with a screen on Martin. Here's Durant. Drills the baseline jumper. KD's got his second bucket of the game to go.
KD unafraid to get to the mid-range, and he can get there at will.
Down low, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Here's Gordon. The Clippers getting the bucket. Going inside, and there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
Second team foul.
And the foul called on Los Angeles. For Phoenix, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. A different look for the Clippers. Robert Covington comes in for Martin. And Norman Powell subbed in for Highland. And he makes both free throws.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Now, here is George. 6 points for him. Covington dishes to Powell. And Ball sends it back.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there. Ball uses it to perfection to block shots.
And the basket by Gordon.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the deep.
Now Powell. He has 5. Six to shoot. Covington setting the pick for Powell. Outside Covington. Oh, good with the triple.
He really suffocated him there, guys. Just excellent work.
Here's KD. No good. That would have tied it.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
It's Powell with the drive. There's the feed to Covington. There's a screen by Covington. Latrey drills the three-pointer. Covington's got 6 points.
Covington must prefer that. He gets a great rhythm on the catch and shoot.
And here's Gordon. He has 7. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And doing a much better job from three-point range than they were in the first. It's going to help them chip away at that lead.
Here's Mann. He's got 6 from deep. George drains it from beyond the arc.
And that last 3 must have bothered George a little bit. He goes to the arc with a purpose and fires off his answer. One thing you marvel at, the consistency of Paul George, year in and year out.
I wonder when Paul George, Greg, goes into the offseason, if it's more tinkering and sharpening all those skills, or if he's trying to add something, because I don't know how you add anything to how versatile a player he is. Paul George, really a true two-way player in the NBA, gives you so much on both ends, so you get all-star value offensively and defensively.
Now here's Durant. With three, Booker, Ayton. Great positioning on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Here's Mann. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game. And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for Norman Powell.
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his three-point shooting has been the past 5 games. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter, and when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not missing.
First one falls for him.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
He hits one and misses one, each at the line. Suns trail by 5. Goodwin with it. The pass to Okogie from downtown. Morris with the rebound. For Los Angeles, they've gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. Mann passes to Morris. And that one goes. Feeding him with the lead pass.
Smooth move by Morris on the pick and roll, just carves out some space for himself to score.
Passes it to Booker. Ayton, a screen on George to the middle. It's good, and the Clipper lead is cut to just 5 on the basket from Ayton.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Outside, George from deep three-point land. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
His touches left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
Los Angeles leading by 3. Here's Mann. 7 points in the game. Morris kicks to George. For Booker. And that one hits back iron. And it's Goodwin with the ball for the Suns. Booker outside. And it's Phoenix scoring again.
Booker getting the space he needed and just sinks it.
Clippers have gone 6 of 12 in the second quarter, right at the 50% mark from the field. Mann passes to Morris. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Morris has got 5 points now this quarter.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Timeout called, the Suns.
That's right, Suns fans. It's time to get loud and cheer on your Suns Hype Squad.
is making a change here. Gordon's checked in, and Los Angeles making a change here as well. Russell Westbrook in for George. Ayton finds Goodwin, and the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
And taking a look here at some numbers for Booker. Since the All-Star break, he has been superb. And he's in the top 20 in assists per game. His talent for creating easy buckets for his teammates, such an asset.
And back to his efficiency from three. As you said, he's top 10 in the league. Defenses are now trying to deny him the basketball, but really to no avail. Now here's Westbrook. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Cleveland.
Let's just not forget about the work on the glass. His effort level was a 10 that night out of 10.
And Ayton throws it down.
As long as passes are in that area, Ayton's going to get up and go down.
Westbrook passes to Powell. Covington setting the pick for Powell. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Goodwin dishes to Booker. Ayton sets the pick for Booker. Fires from deep. And Robert Covington picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch. And that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
Outside Gordon. Ayton a screen. From deep. Does not find the mark. He's made two and missed one now. The Clippers in the lead. Westbrook surveying the D. Lays it up off the glass. Westbrook's got 10 points in the game.
It might sound strange, but you can gain more confidence in your ball handling. That's on display right now from Westbrook. He can just get a shot anywhere on the court he wants it.
Now here's Booker. He's coming off a 28-point game against New Orleans.
He's passing another high point in that game. He made sure it wasn't all about him. He wanted to get his teammates involved.
And you talk about explosive scoring. Wow, Devin Booker, Brent, one of the most explosive players of all time.
So awesome to watch him when he gets rolling, Kevin, and that can happen in like 3 seconds. He's got such a great flow and control of what he can do offensively. Well, he made some kind of adjustment to his game after a poor first half. He's been impressive shooting the ball during the second.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And 74%, so-so. He probably wouldn't mind seeing it a little bit higher.
Paul George, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Free throw good for Morris.
And respectable from the line here. Morris can make a difference knocking these down.
George against Booker. Ayton sets the pick for Booker. Looking for Ayton, he gets it in there. And Ayton throws it down.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it.
Now, here is George. 10 points for him. Morris outside. In the corner, it's Westbrook. Drills it from outside.
Russell Westbrook.
He's got 13.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
Suns trail by 6. Goodwin kicks to Ayton. Booker with no one around, and they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Booker's got 5 points now in the quarter. LA has gone 4-7 on 3-point shots in the second quarter. Pass to Morris. He dishes it to Powell. Outside Westbrook. Shot clock at 6. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. On the wing, Booker. Over Morris. Offensive rebounds. Here's Ayton.
Unable to simply overwhelm people the way he did in college just because of his size. Ayton has done a much better job just staying patient. Great pump fake there.
The Suns shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
Well, Ayton and efficiency go hand in hand. I mean, this guy's field goal percentage is on cloud 9.
Ayton hits them both. 9 seconds left to play here in the half. George looking around. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Clippers lead by 1. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Here with Ty Lue. Good rhythm for your offense in the first half. What did you like about the start?
Moving the basketball, taking the right shot, making the right play. When we make the extra pass, we're a tough team to beat.
And you were sure tough in the first half, Coach. Thanks. Back to you.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Hello and welcome. Let's get right into it. The story tonight is a tight matchup for the Clippers after 2 quarters.
A lot of damage has been done from out beyond the arc. Guys are getting free looks, and the defense has not had an answer.
They're shooting with a lot of confidence, kind of like Ernie shooting on the mini hoop.
Oh, Ernie used to just shoot bricks everywhere. What are you talking about?
Kind of like me beating a certain colleague of ours in a 3-point shootout in Oklahoma City. You were there to watch it, Kenny. Come on now. And now, as the regular season marches on, here's how things look in the West as we near the final stretch.
Well, I think for the Clippers, they've had a drop-off that I don't think anybody predicted. Came into the season with high hopes. The chemistry just hasn't been there from the beginning. It's a disappointing year.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. DeAndre Ayton has been sensational.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
Yeah, guys like him love to stuff the stat sheet. He's doing it here.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Checking out the group for Tyronn Lue to start the second half. At the guard spots, we'll see Westbrook and George. Norman Powell is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Morris in at the 5. Now here's Westbrook. Morris a screen. There's the 3. Westbrook no good.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
Booker against George. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Okogie. Ayton a screen on Powell. Pocket 6. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ayton. And now let's find out which teams have excelled from the free throw line in the season's second half. The Suns' fifth.
They are really dialed in at the line, especially since the break. I mean, really shooting an impressive percentage from the line.
So it's the Clippers now. It's a one-point game. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
Hey, Kevin, thanks very much. You know, Devin Booker has a take on load management. He says, I'm not a part of that. I spend a lot of time in the summer making sure my body can take that load on. I want to be out there doing what I have to help the team. That's how I've always been, and I haven't lost sight of those kids up in the stands that might be seeing me for the first time. Kevin, back to you.
I like that perspective, DA. Thanks. It's good.
Having won multiple NBA scoring titles, Durant shows us once again how it's done.
Outside, George. And Westbrook gets it to go. Westbrook's got 15. Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, tooth and nail fight so far, guys. These sides match up really well.
Now here's Durant. 6 points for him. Now here's Goodwin. He's covered by Westbrook. And Ayton throws it down.
And Ayton more and more having these kind of nights from the center position, lighting up the scoreboard.
Now here's Westbrook. 15 points in the game. Sinks the triple. 13 points in the game.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, and the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
He was all alone on that one. And the Suns lead by 1.
How about that? Coming out to start the half, a perfect 3 of 3.
Pass to Morris. With the drive. Outside, George. In the corner, it's Westbrook. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
Yeah, the defense there in chill mode. We all know he can burn them from three-point range.
Here's Booker. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
Robert Covington picks one up.
Now you might as well throw up the points. Booker shot 90% from the free throw line during the regular season.
This is his first free throw of the game. Free throw, good, Booker.
And Booker just one of these guys who's calculating on the offensive end. He's trying to figure out what defenses are doing. He's always working hard to find shots, and he's going to influence the game with the way he can produce.
Both good from the line that time.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Now here is Morris. 10 points for him. Here's George. Nice D from Durant.
Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage look.
Westbrook against Booker. Ayton a screen on Westbrook. Inside. And there's Ayton, and that's good on the assist by Booker. Ayton's got the lead up to 5 now for Phoenix. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Now the pass to George. He kicks to Powell. Shot to stop the run. Los Angeles with another miss. Phoenix leading by 5. Durant the pass to Goodwin. Booker outside. Shoots over Powell. No good from Booker. And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Out to Morris. Here's the 3. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook.
3-point field goal.
Westbrook's got 5 assists tonight.
Nice job by Russell just not forcing anything on that play.
And the Suns call time here.
your son's answer.
Gordon, he's checked in for Josh Okogie.
And taking a look here at the numbers for Durant, just an incredible month of basketball, averaging about 24 points, 7 rebounds, and 4 assists. And guys, he can just explode for points anytime he steps on the court.
Well, he looks to score, and he looks to score often.
The Suns leading. Booker looking around. Just 5 on the clock. Outside Gordon. Shoots over Powell. And the Suns miss again. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got his 6th assist on the night. George against Booker. Ayton sets the pick for Booker. The dish to Ayton. Powell with the steal. Outside, George to the paint for the lead. And Westbrook with the layup. And that's 17 points for Russell Westbrook.
Well, this is Westbrook just being an ultra competitor. He gets in there and the defense has nothing to do.
Now Goodwin. The feed to Ayton. Misses the baby hook. Clippers have gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. And George kicks to Westbrook. No good on the 3. Phoenix has gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. Passes to Ayton. Now Booker. And there's another turnover by the Suns. Now that we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for the last handful of seasons for Paul George.
We've seen him regress as a rebounder these past few seasons. His numbers have come down in that department, and I'd like to see him concentrate on bringing them back up. I'm sure the team would as well. You can never have enough rebounding.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
That's right, Suns fans. It's time to get loud and cheer on your Suns Hype Squad.
checked in for Paul George.
Number 14.
Well, the shooting guard position is where teams look for a lot of their points. And these players, the highest scoring among them, haven't disappointed. Devin Booker third, and of course Paul George.
And this is the cream of the crop at the two-guard spot. I mean, strictly in terms of their scoring ability and the ease with which they can overwhelm would-be defenders.
Well, these are the assassins of the NBA right there. The players who can turn a game on its head when they start to feel it. They are almost always the primary focus of the opposing defense.
Now, here is Morris. 13 points in the game. And here is KD. Booker outside. Ayton sets the pick for Booker to end the drought, and Ayton with the layup. Ayton's got 6 here in this quarter.
And that's the kind of play you put on repeat. Just go back to Booker in the pick and roll.
Man passes to Morris. Powell, no one around him, and a miss there on the triple. And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Hey, Brent, with his skill set, Norman Powell is the type of player that could fit on any team.
Yeah, so effective at playing off the ball, and he's a good source of instant offense when he gets that opportunity. He can be a 3-level scorer.
And for the Clippers, they're shooting a troubling 38% in the third. Not the finest work of this offense. Pass to Morris. Kicks it to Westbrook. 6 on the shot clock. Powell, the pass to Westbrook. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
There's sometimes games where Westbrook takes personal challenges at the big guys.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Russell Westbrook.
And for Westbrook, you talk about playing with a controlled intensity, and when he does that, he's unstoppable.
Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. Bull. He's checked in for Ayton. And Keita Bates-Diop's subbed in for Kevin Durant. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Batum's checked in. And both free throws good for Westbrook. The Suns trailing. Booker outside. Basket number 8 is all good. He's attempted 12 shots.
This takes talent. Booker adjusting his shot to compensate for the contact.
Outside, Batum. Pass to Powell. There's the triple. And he's good on the 3-ball. Powell's got 10.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Here's Bates-Diop. Scoreless thus far. That one's good, and the Clipper lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Devin Booker.
Oh, man, been real fun watching Devin Booker tonight. One of the true elite scorers we have in the game.
Now, here's Westbrook. He's got 19. 1:31 left in the third quarter of the game.
All right, a chance to check out the stats for Westbrook. Some nice work from him over the last 10 games. Averaging about 16 points, 5 assists, and 5 rebounds. And you look at the numbers he's been putting up. Fantastic scoring production from him.
Yeah, hard to ask for anything more at this point. He's really stepped up, and he's really delivered.
That free throw, no good. Lee's checked in for Phoenix. And then for Los Angeles, Martin, he's checked in for Robert Covington. And Georgia subbed in for Powell. And he's good on the second. Here's Lee. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Los Angeles.
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the three-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
And the other thing about their game tonight that they've done a terrific job of is just moving the basketball around. That's how you rack up assists.
The free throw drops for Lee. And both free throws good for Lee. For Los Angeles, they've gone 6 of 14 since halftime. A little cold from the field. Westbrook passes to George. Offline with his three.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Westbrook against Booker. Bol a screen on Westbrook. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Booker with it. George picks him up. And it's Gordon missing. And Los Angeles guys shooting it up around 51%. They're getting good looks. Out of bounds. Phoenix will take possession. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Booker against Westbrook. Booker left side over Westbrook. Booker good. Booker's got 11 points here in just the second half.
That's what he does. Devin Booker with a beautiful shot there.
Outside, George. Seconds left, and there it is for him. George has got the game tied up here for the Clippers.
See how comfortable and patient Paul George is inside. Feels like nobody's going to get to that shot.
It's all tied in Phoenix. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily.
The Clippers, 78.
And a moment ago, inside the huddle with Coach Tyronn Lue.
You got to make the right play like you've been doing all night, all right? They're going to try to help and tag. You got to make the right play, finish, or make the right pass, all right?
Well, you know what, Greg? You got to like what Coach Ty Lue is saying, telling his guys to take what they see.
I mean, keep it simple. Don't rush it. Let's just stay focused. Really good advice.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter, what is still anybody's ball game. We've got Lee. Bol is out there with Durant. Then there's Gordon. And it's Bates Diop in at the small forward. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Now, here's George. Rebound by the Suns. Here's Bates Diop. In the corner, it's Gordon. Outside Durant. The pass to Bates Diop. 6 to shoot. Bol a screen on Highland. Gordon. And the rebound goes to Martin. Clippers trail by 3. Passes it to Mann. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
To the inside. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Fantastic look from Durant. Such an underrated playmaker.
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. George with the ball. Outside, Batum. That falls. Nice feed that time from George.
3-point field goal.
George has got his 5th assist in this one. Pass to Bates Diop. Out left to the wing. Here's Bull. And he banks in the layup. Bull's got his first points of the night.
Yeah, inside, Bolt does a great job just making subtle adjustments and utilizing that length.
Down low. And finished off by Martin.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
And here are the Suns now. After the basket by Los Angeles. Gordon. No good from 11 feet.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. And the Suns call time.
All right, everybody, look who's coming. It's time to make some noise for your song, 23rd and Blue.
The Suns making a change here. Goodwin's checked in. Morris is checked in for Los Angeles. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, guys, during that last timeout, I listened to Frank Vogel talk to his team. Now, he preached the importance of patience down the stretch. Coach said, we're not going to get it all back at once. Let's take it one trip at a time. Make it simple, make it easy. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated. George against Gordon. Dishes it to Durant. Over Batum. And Durant gets it to go. The assist by Eric Gordon. Gordon's got 3 assists in the game. Here's Highland. Pass to George. Back to Highland. Can't hit from in close. Phoenix has gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it. 9 times they've missed. And there's the pass to Goodwin. Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
Such a difficult defensive matchup as KD is impossible to guard around the basket.
Passes it to George. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And he's on his way to putting up a big three-point total.
Now, here's Goodwin. Outside Durant. Moves back up. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And the size Bull has poses problems for any defense, especially when he's trying his best to be aggressive scoring.
And he can't get the first one. You know, Greg, on a per-minute basis, Bull is one of the better rebounders and shot blockers in the NBA.
Yeah, and it's not all done on the inside. He grabs a lot of long rebounds, and he contests shots on the perimeter. This guy is more than capable out there.
And the second free throw, good.
Listen, there's no doubt he feels like they should have the lead, but that miss will keep it all tied up.
Now Westbrook. Pass to Powell. And right through it goes. And the Clippers lead by 2.
And Norman Powell with a smooth J.
Pass to Goodwin. Bull, a screen on Westbrook. Now here's Goodwin. T right on him. Out to Lee. Shot clock at 5. The 3 from KD. Phoenix, no good that time either.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the 3 ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him.
And Morris throws it down. And we've got an injury out on the floor. Very unfortunate as always, guys. Don't like to see this.
And boy, when you see someone hurting like this, it's always scary.
Yeah, it reminds you of what's really important. Health, number 1. Everything else comes after that.
Devin Booker, he's checked in for Durant.
Number 1, Devin Booker.
Booker against George. Booker outside. Lee outside. He kicks to Goodwin. Bull, a screen on Westbrook. Shot clock at 6. And that one drops. Bull's got 5 points now this quarter.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Well, I hope there's one player on that team out there that has interest in winning this game. Right now, it doesn't look to be one.
Now here's Westbrook. Poke loose. Outside, George. A 3 ball. He can't hit that time.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Lee finds Bull. The teardrop falls in. Bull's got it all tied up now for Phoenix.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
And so George will bring it up for the Clippers. And the Clippers call time here.
It's time to get loud and cheer on your Suns Hype Squad.
Checked in for the Suns. Okogie comes in for Damian Lee. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Mann's checked in. Here's man. Off the inbound. That's good on the jump shot.
And Morris doing a good job of scanning the floor and realizing when his teammate was open.
Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. And the pass to Booker. Ayton sets the pick for Booker. Oh, Ayton in position.
And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run. Here's George. Here's man. Kicks it to Morris.
That's a tough call, but he has to be better in avoiding contact on that play. That's his 5th foul, and one more, it'll be hitting the showers.
Here's man. Tries from 7.
You really have to give credit to Gordon right there, getting up in his man's comfort zone, which threw him off that shot.
Goodwin passes to Okogie. He kicks to Goodwin to take the lead. Again, Phoenix.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
George against Booker. And here is Powell. No good on the triple. Goodwin with it. To the middle. Okogie, the pass to Gordon. Ayton a screen on Powell. And it's Gordon missing. For Los Angeles, they've gone 8 of 13 from the field since the start of the fourth, sinking the majority of their shots. Man passes to Morris. Makes it off the glass. Morris has got the game tied up here for the Clippers.
Oh, what a big moment. Morris looking comfortable under the bright lights.
George against Booker. 20 feet out. Good. Nothing but net. Booker's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
He's a guy that lives for a big moment like that. Great focus and courage in the clutch.
Powell against Gordon. Now, here is George. Defense is right there. Pocket 2. Here's man. That ball's nice speed that time from George.
3-point field goal.
George has got his 7th assist here tonight. Phoenix has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. George against Booker. Ayton at the elbow. Outside Gordon. Shoots over Powell. It's deflected. To the paint, and now the Clippers on the break. George, no good. 1:02 left in the fourth quarter. Booker, right side. Ayton sets the pick for Booker. Morris with the rebound. And Morris has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Clippers. They lead by 1. Now, here is George. Tight defense on him. It counts.
Remember that one. Guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Phoenix calls timeout. They're trailing by 3. 36 seconds left in the fourth. Guys, your thoughts?
Hey, they do have enough time here if they shoot quickly to get the 2 for 1. We'll see if they try it.
Booker against George. Booker outside. Lets it go with a three. Offensive rebound. Ayton. Money! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one.
And how about that? Ayton stepping up, wanting the pressure.
And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
Ball, he's checked in for Phoenix. And they go to the intentional foul.
Eric Gordon, first personal foul, third team foul. At the line for the Clippers, Paul George, 2 shots.
Drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2.
The veteran George, so comfortable going to the free throw line when the game is up for grabs.
And so he drops them both. It's a 3-point game.
Well, important there to have the 3-point lead because only a 3 can tie it up now.
And the Suns call time. They're down by 3. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what's your take?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Don't force something up. You got to be smart here.
.20 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Booker. It's hauled in by George. And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
Paul George, 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
Wanting to prove the doubters wrong, George welcomes the chance to come through at the strike.
Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Breathe easy now. The biggest free throws in the game, and he's coming through.
Okogie for 3, hits the 3, and the Clippers call time here. They're leading by 2. 7 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 7 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Shooting for the Clippers, Terrence Mann, taking 2 shots.
No good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And he does get the second one. And that makes it a 3-point lead. 7 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Booker finds Bull. Okogie for 3. Buries the triple. And oh, that was an enormous three-pointer. And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. Covington from the arc, and there's the triple. A big three-pointer, but we might have a review here. What happens here? It'll be on to overtime if the original ruling of no basket is confirmed.
And the NBA Replay Center in Secaucus is queuing it up, and even before we look at the replay, I'm pretty sure he got that off in time.
After the review, the ruling on 4 is overturned.
And they're going to count it. After looking at the replay, they ruled that he got the shot off in time. GA, they won it on the buzzer beater.
Kevin, you talk about winning it at the very last second. What a finish. Thankfully, the replay gets the officials off the hook on what would have been an awful call to miss.
So it's the Clippers taking the win in a close one. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
And that'll do it, folks. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. And now our New Balance player of the game, Paul George.